It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1737, recorded July 18th, 2019. The proof is in the dough. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have 3 more gadgets from the holiday showcase. I have the last of my summer gadgets, and we have many drinks on the show. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, our gadget maitre d', Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. Doing very good.
I know we forgot to change shirts. Now we should say on Match Game we did 5 shows in a day, and the women would come in with hangers and changes of clothes, and the guys would come in with 3 ties.
Yeah.
They would just change their tie 2 times, and then Thursday and Friday they could just wear what they wore Monday and Tuesday. But
so
since
long.
we did these so close to each other, we chose not to change our shirts.
We're not even changing our ties. Here, I changed my shoes. There you go.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
As you can tell. So it was a second episode recording, but this will be the last of this month, which means this is the last of my summer gadgets. So yeah.
Oh, okay. We have a letter of the week that suggests a topic.
Ooh.
That and it's from. Let me just see. He did suggest it. Yeah, it's from our friend Buddy Yates, who says he has. I'll read it to you when we get to the letter part.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, since nothing happened in the past 10 minutes.
Week? Yeah, nothing. I made a. I do have a new blender. Maybe I should review the blender sometime on the Giz Wiz. That's what I used to make a smoothie between shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I like that. See, I don't have room for a blender. You saw my kitchen. My kitchen counter is the size of your desk right there.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's
about that. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I think your kitchen is the size of my bathroom. It's
yeah, and my living room is the size of your walk-in closet.
Yeah, maybe.
But then again, I'm in Manhattan.
Exactly. So there we go. Maybe we'll see the blender on a future episode.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That'll be fun.
All right, well, so since we have nothing to say, although I am worried because it's supposed to be almost 100 on Sunday as we record this, and it is Triathlon Sunday.
Oh, my gosh.
So they will welcome, I mean, I don't know who would, but evidently the people who are in this won't mind jumping in the Hudson River,
yes,
which is part of the triathlon. But then the biking and the running, I'm not so sure about.
Well, people will survive it because I live in Texas and it's currently right now
you're right.
93 degrees. I see people running all the time. I couldn't do it. I couldn't survive it. I'd pass out. But I see people doing it. It's like they have Bikram yoga every day outside.
Yeah, that's true.
While running. It's crazy.
That's true. Ridiculous. All right. So then I'm not worried about them. Okay.
Yeah, who cares?
All right, so we're going to go back to the Hilton Hotel and look at 3 more gadgets from the new products holiday showcase, starting with the first one, which I'll talk about, and then, Chad, you can give your opinion.
Perfect.
You being the one who owns a car.
Nice.
Okay, so let's take a look.
It's only July, but it's time to start thinking about holiday gift giving. Or if you don't give gifts, we're going to tell you about things you probably want to know about. We're here at Pure Gear, and we're learning about their new Pure Cam. And Arthur, you're going to tell us about it.
Yes. Okay. So the Pure Gear Pure Cam is a 4G LTE enabled dash cam.
Can you pick it up and show us?
So this is the Pure Cam right here. So as you can see, it's got 2 cameras, inside and outside cameras. So you can simultaneously capture what's going on both inside and outside the vehicle. So what really sets us apart from other dash cams is number one, the ability to live stream. Now you can do this from virtually anywhere in the world. Number 2 is the cloud recording. So let's say people break in, hit and run, car accidents. All those recordings will be safely stored and saved to your cloud, which you can access from with your smartphone.
Now, are you using your own cloud, or are we using a Pure Gear cloud?
You're using the Pure Gear cloud.
Okay. And what's the price point on this?
The price point is starting at $199 and up.
And the resolution?
1080p. So
1080p, okay. And now, am I using my own data plan, or do you provide a data plan, or how does it go?
Both options. So it's compatible with both AT&T and T-Mobile networks. So if you don't have your own SIM card, or if you're using another carrier provider, then you can simply bundle and we can give you a SIM card to activate. Or if you want to just simply add another line to your family plan, if you have AT&T and T-Mobile already, you can do that as well.
Can I use that as a hotspot?
Yeah, so that's actually something that really differentiates our Pure Cam. So it doubles as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So let's say the kids are in the back seat with their iPads, they can simply connect to the Pure Cam's Wi-Fi network, and then they can stream their YouTube, play their online games, etc.
Okay, now if I'm using the hotspot, I'm using my data plan, exactly. Right? And it's all the same. And if I'm getting a data plan from you, what does that cost?
On average, it'll cost you about $15 a month.
Okay, and is this out now?
It's already out in the market.
Okay, and you have a 4K version yet?
4K version. I don't want to release too much, but we are working on a Gen 2 already, but okay. No promises.
No, that's okay. No problem. So Pure Gear, and the camera is the Pure Cam. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And they're at puregear.com?
ShopPureCam.com.
ShopPuregear.com.
I like it. I actually really like this. First, I liked the fact that it recorded front and back. That's always nice to have multiple angles. High resolution. That's very, very nice. The option to live stream is interesting because it's this weird it's like they're gonna be like a Twitch streamer with live stream in their car. I don't quite, that's in a weird mushy middle situation, because if you're at that level to live stream, you're probably not only going for the car camera, because if you ever got out of the car, you wouldn't be able to live stream anymore.
Oh, I thought it was so that your parents could turn it on what your camera's seeing and could see where you are and where you're driving. Yeah, I think that. And is that hotspot thing new?
That's new. I haven't seen a dash cam ever have that.
I know.
It's nice that they built it in, because you're really buying a data plan just for this thing, which is nice. I wonder if you already have a puck, if you could just make sure to carry your puck around in the car all the time, and it would just connect to that via Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
Don't know about that. There's so many. I have a lot of questions about it, like all the details of it. I went to their website.
They have a 1-minute video there. Do you want to?
Here, yeah, let's watch that. And here's the video. Oop, there we go.
Oh, and their video says Giz Wiz.
When is a car camera more than a camera?
I wonder if I can make this different in any way. It's kind of a little weirdly cropped, and I can't zoom down at all.
Oh, okay.
It's weird, and it doesn't look like this is a YouTube video or anything, so I can't. Here, let me right click.
Yeah, no, I think it's just embedded on their website.
Open this video in a new tab. Here we go.
When is a car camera more than a camera? When it's your eyes and ears while you're driving. And when you're not. When it can detect and record accidents and automatically save that footage to the cloud, just in case. And when it knows exactly where your car is, even when you might not. Introducing PureCam, the connected car security system. keeping you connected to your vehicle with 4G, GPS, and Wi-Fi. PureCam has front and inside cameras, so all of your driving footage is recorded in HD and accessible through your
Officer,
smartphone.
they were dancing.
And when you're not in your car, PureCam's 24/7 parking mode will alert your phone anytime an unwanted guest makes an appearance, helping keep your stuff your stuff. PureCam's 4G LTE connection also means you can give family access to a live stream of your vehicle from anywhere in the world, letting you share whatever your next adventure might be.
I am gonna guess that's built into the app. Like you somehow invite them
Okay.
in, and so you
Yes.
can live stream to Twitch and stuff like that.
The ability to give the ones we love the freedom of peace of mind.
That they're being watched.
When is a car camera more than a camera? When it's a PureCam.
When it has an LTE
PureCam
connection.
by Pure Gear.
Okay, with that information that we now know, I really do like it. I think that this is a great product. I think that building in LTE to a dash cam is super smart for so many reasons. They've seemed to capitalize on all those reasons and above. Like what I'd really want is the moment an event happens, it uploads it to the cloud so that even if they're inside your car stealing stuff and they steal the camera, that you should hopefully have the recording up on the cloud. The fact that it has a GPS built in means that even if they steal the camera, you might be able to track them down. And I assume that it has a long enough battery that it can last at least a little while without being plugged in. So all of that I think is really awesome. They went a few steps beyond that with the fact that you could use it as a hub, which is kind of cool. So if you don't have to, you could basically lose your other data plan for this. And they do have their data plans on their website, which are pretty transparent, they're not too bad. My one question is, does the camera have a way to know when it has reached its 4 gigabyte, 7 gigabyte limit? You know what I mean? It's
Probably
like I would want the camera to stop uploading if it has reached its limit so I don't go over. And their plans are sort of competitive, $24 a month. And it looks like down here, $16 a month. So I'm not sure why 48, 72.
I'm
I
not sure
can't
either.
tell the difference. New SIM card versus a renewal plan costs more than a new SIM card. You should buy a new SIM card every single time. I'm confused. Anyway, it's unlimited plan looks like $41 a month for completely unlimited. Hopefully, interesting. It's a very, very, very interesting product, and it looks like they've really thought through all the angles of it. So I'm actually pretty intrigued by it. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, good. It's a solid. Want to know more? And read some reviews when it comes out, and get some opinions of people who have lived with it. I like it a lot.
Okay, very good.
Perfect.
All right, moving on to a utensil, not a utensil, but an appliance from Galan's, and this is it.
Hey, we're at Galan's. I see a box with a bunch of labels. We're attracted to anything that looks techy. So we're going to find out what the Toast Wave does.
So this is the Toast Wave. It's the first ever toaster oven, convection oven, inverter microwave, and air fryer. So it's a 4-in-1 appliance, and we're really focusing on ultimate cooking versatility.
Okay, so, you know what? I'm noticing something here. This side looks like all microwave.
Correct. So we use thoughtful engineering. So we've designed the control panel to be clean and easy to use. So we removed the keypad from a traditional microwave. So you'll see, like you mentioned, the microwave settings on the right, the toaster oven settings on the left, and it's clean and easy to use. So quick launch to start the microwave program. If you want, you just turn the dial. Or if you prefer, you can use the microwave button and adjust the wattage, then adjust the time.
Oh, okay.
So really easy, quick to use, quick launch.
Can we look inside?
Yes, let's look inside. So this is the Toast Wave, like I mentioned. It features our patented Total Fry 360 air fry technology. So it comes with a 2-piece air fry set.
Yeah.
So it sits directly on the turntable and spins 360 degrees during the cooking program.
Well, you know, how much power does this take?
This microwave has 1,100 watts of microwave.
Oh, okay. So just any ordinary 15 amp.
So yeah, 110, 120, 15 amp service. So typical installation right for your countertop. Just unbox it. So actually we use an inverter, so it makes it a little bit easier to unbox because it's a lot lighter.
Lighter, okay.
So
is it lit inside?
it also has a light inside.
Oh, okay. Drives me crazy when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So also it has toaster oven functionality. So you put 6 slices of toast directly on the turntable, and it spins 360 degrees during the toasting program.
Oh, is it toasting from the top then?
From the top and the bottom. We have a hidden element below.
Oh, okay.
So we have 3 elements, actually, like a traditional oven. So a bottom element, a top element, and a back element with a European-style convection fan. So it spins the air fully.
Wow.
Circulates the air evenly.
Now, is this out now?
A lot.
This will be landing October, November at major appliance retailers with a price of $4.99.
$4.99. And the model, it's called the...
This is the Toast Wave.
The Toast. Oh, that's right.
And we'll be rolling out three models, actually. So this is the 1.2 with convection and air fry, 4-in-1. We'll offer a 1.2, a 3-in-1. It doesn't have the air fry features. It's a radiant oven, so no convection fan, smaller footprint. And then we'll offer a 0.9, which is one of the best-selling sizes for college dorm rooms and smaller spaces. And that as well will not have air fry. It'll be a radiant cavity as well.
And that will sell for
$199.
$199. A lot of neat stuff, especially if you live in a small place and you want to do a lot of things on a counter. I like it. Galans.com?
GalansAmericas.com.
Americas?
Yes.
With an S on it?
With an S.
With an S on it. I like it. Bye.
That is crazy to get that many things packed into one box. Microwave, toaster oven, like oven with convection, which is basically adds a fan on the back, so it makes sure to move the air around the oven, and an air fryer.
360 technology, Chad.
360 technology. You gotta get the technology in there.
Yeah.
That's
It's good. And it's
insane.
good looking too.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the website doesn't love our format here. I wonder if I can just...
And also, it's very funny because I typed in Galans Americas and it came up no such website.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's just
typed
galans.com.
I typed in galans.com,
Yeah.
which I said, is it galans.com? No, Dick.
Galans
it's Galans Americas.
No, it's galans.com.
Anyway.
I noticed that as he was saying that. I was going, that's not the website I'm on galans.com.
No, exactly.
So there you go. This is the 1.2 cubic feet, 4-in-1, which he was talking about. Here's the version that is the 2.1, but this is only mentions 2-in-1. This would be the 199 one that he was talking about. Well, that would be this one, the 9 cubic feet.
Yeah.
Which is 2-in-1. I wonder if it loses a thing because it doesn't convect. It's not a convection oven. It's just a normal oven and microwave.
Maybe
Not
that's
sure.
it. Yeah, toaster oven, microwave. I'm not sure.
Inverter technology.
Technology, I know.
Technology. Ultimate cooking versatility, microwave oven, toaster oven, European convection oven,
yeah,
and an air fryer. Okay, that's four,
that's the
four
4-in-1.
things. Okay, let's go over here. It's a toaster oven, a microwave. That's it. It's just toaster oven and a microwave.
2-in-1. Okay, so
But
I
a
guess
toaster
he
oven's
was
basically
wrong
an oven.
about
Could
something.
be, right? What makes it from a toaster oven to an oven? I guess the convection? I don't know. Anyway, I like it.
Galans.com.
I do think that the price, while expensive, is not crazy expensive for what it is. I see toaster ovens that are $200 all the time. For it to be a microwave and a toaster oven, and then to be an air fryer and all that sort of stuff. It's expensive, but I don't think that it's out of line for what it is.
I know. And I asked him, I don't know if he wants me to say this or not, but I'll say it anyway. I said, at CES we saw the June oven. He said, oh, this company builds the June ovens for June. So,
Well, that's hilarious.
yeah.
So I guess June just buys them wholesale and then adds their software.
It's entirely possible that they came up with the concept and went to Galans went to Galans and said, we want to build something of our own with all these features. And they said, well, we could build that for you.
Well, that's definitely the first thing that I thought of when I looked at it. Is this looks like a June oven because it does toasting and it does air frying, I think, but it doesn't do the convection oven. It just does a normal toasting, air frying. I think the
June oven you're talking about.
Yeah, I think the June does air frying. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know they came out with a $6.99 version versus the one that Leo had.
Right. Which is
was $1,500.
Yeah, and the new one, which is half the price, does a lot more. Yeah.
I know. And although the guy at CES said, oh, we know, Leo, they said, but the good thing is a lot of the things this one can do, Leo's oven will now be able to do because it was software driven. But there were certain things that his June oven would never do.
Right. I am trying to look at their website. It does say 7 applications in one. Okay, here we go. So here's what the June oven does. Convection countertop oven. So that is the fans, which I was talking about. Air fryer, dehydrator, slow cooker, broiler. Okay, you don't ever buy just a broiler. Let's be honest. A toaster oven and a warming drawer.
Who buys a warming drawer?
Okay, so
that's a little ridiculous.
So it's not a microwave. That's what sets it apart. Is the product we just talked about is that it also does microwaving, where the June oven does not. So there you go.
There you go. Okay. Moving on, something new from Homedics. That's coming out soon, and hear that video.
We're here at Homedics, and I see a weird gadget. We play Guess the Gadget. Can you guess what that is? I could not guess until I saw one of them smoking. Okay. So, Lori, what is this?
This is a 2-in-1 garment steamer iron.
So, like a travel thing?
I would have never guessed.
Absolutely travel. It's all kept in this compact little case right here. The cord sits in the bottom. The steamer sits on top. And it's self-sufficient.
And so you put water in it?
You put water in the back of it right here. Then you have 2 settings for iron. And you have 2 settings for steamer.
And
the nice thing about this steamer is that it's dry heat. So this thing will heat up here in about 15 seconds. And what it is it takes the normal water molecule size and it breaks it down to 1/20th the size. With that, we then heat it up to 392 degrees. That'll penetrate deeper into your fabric, and you'll be able to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. And it also helps with odors.
Oh, my goodness. So we don't see steam?
Right.
Because it's so broken up?
Right. Because if you compare it to a normal steamer, that's very wet. So then you put it down here, and you let go, and it automatically go in the pause mode.
And what is that going to retail for?
It's going to retail for about $79.
$79, and it's not out now?
Not yet, not until the fall.
In the fall. And it's going to be called the Homedic
Perfect Steam Mini Steamer.
Perfect Steam. Does it say it anywhere on your chart? Oh, my God.
Crazy.
How about that one for you, Nick?
Okay, and coming in the fall. This is great because I'm not going to press anything until the fall. I'm going to wait for that to come out. Now I have an excuse why everything is wrinkled. Neat.
I like that a lot. I like the price point a lot. I like the form factor for traveling.
Me too.
I have gone to like Mine Fairs, and we have T-shirts that we sell. And the ones that I want to put on display have been packaged and packed, and they look horrible the moment you pull them out of the package. So I carry a steamer with me, and it's gigantic, and it's heavy. It takes, I would say, 5-6 pounds for this steamer. And maybe not that much, maybe 3 pounds. I don't know. But I really, really like that. I think $70 is pretty fine price for a travel steamer, and the fact that it's an iron is also nice.
I think it's
because
great too. Yeah.
Whenever we're there at the show, there's no way to get an iron there. I'm not going to carry an iron around in my suitcase, which is why I went for the steamer.
And that the cord wraps around the bottom.
Yeah, I really like that. I really, really like that. I wish that it had a product page because I would add it to
I
the
know,
wish
there's
list.
nothing. And also, I think it's a whole new category because Homedics mainly does a lot of
Like
kind
spa,
of
beauty.
health-oriented things. I don't even see them mentioning anything about this device yet.
Yeah, I really want it. That's a nice gadget. So there you go. Look for that around the holidays.
The holidays. The 2-in-1 perfect steam 2-in-1 steamer iron.
With that, let's move on to...
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
This is a hard one to grab.
Ooh.
Let me see. Well, you may have already seen the video, but any guesses? What the heck is it?
You shake water out of something. You shake water out of salad.
No, not quite.
No.
We can get a close-up here.
Oh, it's the world's worst aquarium.
Yes, you got it. No, not quite. So people in the chat room are saying salad spinner.
Salad spinner. That
Salad
was
tosser.
my guess. To get was spaghetti maker,
A
hand drum.
No. A strainer, a spinner. Lots of people are saying spinner.
Oh. Does it have something to do with fish?
Sort of, yeah. Remember the theme. This is a summer gadget.
Summer gadget.
A kid's room
Oh,
light.
you hook a hose up to it and water comes out in the shape of a fish.
Nope, not quite. Well, let's jump into the video and you'll find out. Hey Diggity, so here we are with another of our summer fun gadgets. This is the Rainbow Reef Aquarium Pool Light. The idea is that you take this guy, I've already unboxed it and added all of the batteries. You take this light, throw it into the pool, and then it projects through all of the fish here, and it adds a really cool effect to your pool. Inside, this is where you put the 4 AA batteries, and it does require 6 screws, real screws, to unscrew because of that tight seal right there. So that is a little bit of a pain in the butt in order to manage all of those screws. And then it just locks back together. It's operated by a single button on the top. Hit it once. You can get an idea of what this is going to look like in a pool. I do not have a pool, so we're going to use this bathtub as sort of an example. As you set it in, the base has to kind of fill up with water, so it does take a little while to kind of get settled. But once it does, it floats with just this top ring, really the only thing submerged out of the water. You can also give it a little spin to add a cool effect. There are 3 different modes, and those are really just how quickly the different fish colors will fade in and out. So the first mode is solid on, they don't fade at all. The second mode is a very slow fade, so they'll slowly go in between being on and off, and these don't really move in any way. It's really just if they're sustained on or sustained off. And then the last mode is a much faster version of the second mode, so that it fades around a lot quicker. I can see that this would be a lot of fun in a pool. It does seem very, very bright for how small it is. And it does say on the box that this could go up to 20 feet. So 20 feet seems like a pretty large pool. And it seems like it would be fun for a family with some small children. The only hassle with it is all of those batteries behind a fairly difficult thing to get past. And then obviously all the water drains out of the little fish-shaped holes. So that is the Rainbow Reef Aquarium Pool Light. And
I think that's cute.
yeah, I thought it was a pretty good gadget. I can't say anything bad about it. Seems, other than putting in the batteries, but I guess it's understandable that they got to be secure and don't get water in there. The cost is only $20, so it only costs $20. You can get it on Amazon. I found this at Walmart as well at the same price for that, and it has okay reviews, but not a ton of reviews on Amazon as well. So yeah, there you go. That's the final,
I like that. Yeah.
the final summer gadget, and you could turn it upside down and spin it around as a little child's nightlight, if you wanted to. I don't know.
Oh, you could. No, I think that's a clever idea.
Leave it in the bedroom, that sort of thing.
Yeah. If you had an old turntable, you could put it on the turntable.
Yeah. Throw it on the turntable. The one thing that I kind of wish that it did have is an auto off. I haven't seen it. It's not mentioned on the box or in the instructions, so I don't think it'll automatically turn off. But that would be nice as well. But it doesn't have. That's my one feature suggestion. So there we go. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
All right, our Gadget Warehouse, a new video from a fan who's never submitted before. Hi, guys. My first ever Giz Wiz Gadget Warehouse video submission. It's about one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. I've never heard of this gadget. I don't know if anybody has. I bought mine for $130. I'm slightly embarrassed. I spent that much money on a proofing box.
Proofing box?
A proofing box. So let's watch a video and you'll see what it's for.
Okay.
Hi guys, I would like to tell you about a kitchen gadget that I use about every week in the winter, not so much in the summer. This is the Broad & Taylor folding proofer. Now, I am an avid sourdough baker.
Oh, wow.
And in the winter, when the kitchen's 65 degrees or so, it's hard to proof sourdough bread or get your starter to be really vigorous. So this is a proofing box that you can use to really control the temperature. So if I turn the power on, it goes anywhere from about 70 degrees to I think 120 degrees. So not only is it good for proofing dough, but it's also good for making yogurt and other things like that. There's also another model, this is not it, but it goes to 195 degrees that they say is good for use as a slow cooker, which is really interesting. This I found is much more controllable. You can, do it by 1 degree increments. Whereas when I was trying to use the oven with the oven light on, I was having a hard time controlling the temperature and it was always too hot. So this has a good amount of volume inside. I can get my huge proofing bowl in here quite easily with room to spare. Now, one of the nice features is this little tray in there that you can add water to. That makes it like a humidifier so that when you put your dough in or your yogurt in, you don't have to cover it with saran wrap. You can just put water in here and then it will make a nice humid environment so you don't have to cover it and it won't dry out. Now, this is pretty big, it's pretty cumbersome, it's pretty clunky. So let me show you the great feature of this. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. Here, there we go. Now I am holding the camera with one hand and let me show you how neat this is and how easy. The lid comes off, it's just hinged. You take out the grate. You take out this little tray.
I can tell that it'll fold up.
I can see it.
Collapse it right down. That folds down. You put the tray here for storage. You set the little grate on top. It goes that way.
Wow.
Fits right in there. And then the hinge
Also, she's doing an amazing job with one hand and filming with the other.
Here. And then it will snap down. Click, click, click. Look, suddenly, look, it's flat. It takes
That's
up like
amazing.
2 3/4 inch of height. It's perfect. It's storable. It's wonderful. It controls your stuff. So this is my kitchen gadget, the Broad and Taylor folding proofer. Thank you.
I'm absolutely in love with this video and gadget and everything. I love how specific it is. Like, I've watched a few videos on how to make sourdough bread, and that is a process and a half. If you like don't have the mother and like you're getting you have to proof it for hours or 30 minutes ish, and then knead it and then do it again, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So first, props for making sourdough bread on your own, but then holy moly, like that is such a cool specific gadget. I can imagine that it's expensive because they probably don't sell a ton of them. There's not a ton of people there. They're going,
a ton of them.
Gosh,
we should mention her name. So it's Angie, spelled Anjie, Emmett.
Amazing.
And she adds, they may be phasing out my model for the version that has a higher temperature range because that one can double as a slow cooker, and that will retail for about $169. Angie, this is just great.
Yeah, props
just
props
great.
to Angie. That is amazing. And then also, I like that. I feel like you could use this as a food warmer too. You're just like,
that's a great idea.
Just throw it in there. Here it is on Amazon. Amazing reviews. People love it.
Oh my goodness! Wow, they do love it.
Yeah. I mean, I can just imagine. This is just like awesome. That is so crazy. I have never made yogurt, so I do not.
Me either.
I've not even watched a video on how to make yogurt, so that one is lost on me. But that is very, very, very cool. Amazing, great gadget warehouse. Thank you so
especially
much.
Your first video, Angie. It's great, and we're very impressed that you were able to dismantle that not only with one hand, but getting all the shots of everything folding up. That was great. That was really great.
Perfect.
Okay, so we would need more videos. Look at the way Angie just jumped in there and did a great video. A video on any kind of gadget. This is kind of interesting. I never knew of a proofing box. I thought it had something to do with magazine proofing. And then I'm thinking, why she got that in her kitchen? Anyway, so a video about any kind of gadget. We have another gadget coming up, invented by, I think, a Greek philosopher. I don't know. Anyway, it's another gadget I never heard of, but it's fascinating. But we still need more videos. Make a video 1 to 3 minutes, put it on YouTube, click on listed. If you don't want anybody to stumble across it without the URL, send us the URL. And if we show it, we show a lot of them. Only one did I just email the guy back and say, is it possible to do this over? It's the first video I ever got that is sideways.
Portrait instead of landscape.
No, the video is sideways. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I know. I couldn't figure out exactly what I was watching. Okay. So make a video, horizontal plane if you can, and if we can hear you, was perfect. Angie's video. Mail the URL to mail@gizwiz.tv. Okay. And if we show it and you live in the U.S., you get a Mad magazine, the current issue, and one of those now 39-year-old Alfred E. Newman photos. If you live outside of the U.S., we can give you a shout out, or I'll autograph a picture to you, send you a high-res image of it for you to print out at your end. mail@gizwiz.tv.
Awesome. Let's jump into the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
That one kind of attacked us. I wasn't prepared for the letter. Okay.
Our letter comes at a perfect time because Chad needs a new topic for August.
Yeah.
A new theme, exactly, a new theme. So the letter of the week is from Buddy Yates from Palm Springs, who writes, "Hi, Dickie. Hi, Chad. I have a gadget category Chad might use for a future crappy corner. The category is shady gadgets.
Ooh.
Things like
Oh.
spy cameras, keychains, tie clips, wall clocks, lock picks,
I like shady gadgets. Oh, yeah.
and other shady gadgets like this one I found on Amazon. This is shady.
Whoa.
It is the license plate
hider.
hider. Is this legal? Now, Buddy says, I was searching for something legitimate. Honestly, he adds. Is that strange?
I'm trying to understand all of these
So
pieces.
am I.
So control both front and rear license plates with a. It looks like it uses an IR blaster of some flavor. I don't know why this couldn't just be
Does
wired.
it just cover half of the number?
No. So I think that if you had two license plate thingies, I'm so confused. It looks like it's not fully wired up. Like you could set this on the front and then use this remote control outside of the vehicle to bring the shade down, or you could use it inside the vehicle to bring the shades down. I don't know.
So it covers the top half of the license plate.
No. I think this is just showing that it would slide down and then cover it. Like I think.
Cover it completely.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Now it does mention show at swap meet privacy, so you could hide your license plate at swap meets, so that.
Oh, I see. So like in parking lots and things, no one.
If you're like at a car show, you're like, I want to hide my license plate so no one can see it.
Okay. So that's.
And also, if I'm at like a swap meet with other like burglars at a bank, then no one would have my license plate, I
like it says, hide your license plate in 1.5 seconds. I was looking at the copy when you were at that. What does that cost?
I don't know about that. A lot. It was $130 or something. I was more, $160. Holy moly.
$160. Okay.
It's an investment, really. It's an investment because you'll make it all back when you go to the swap meet.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how that follows.
I really think that is a funny theme, shady gadgets, because there are a lot of shady gadgets out there.
There are.
Yeah.
I see them all the time. The ads for lock picking kits.
Yeah.
Learn how locks work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I work for Brian Brushwood. Believe me, I know a little bit about. We did scam schools on lock picks. It's kind of terrifying. And yeah.
Terrifying that it's so easy.
It's easy. And everybody's locks are the same. It is either Slage or there's one other brand. But almost all of them can be picked by almost anybody. And
my gosh, well then you're going to need this when you go around the neighborhood picking locks. You're going to need to cover your license plate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I would not show up in the Tesla, by the way.
No, I don't think it'll. Yeah. No, this is interesting. I don't know.
Buddy, you got us thinking here, Buddy Yates.
We can let the patrons decide too. We can throw that on.
Okay. That's put on the list. That's a very good idea. Put on the list.
If they like it, we'll do it.
Do it.
Very cool.
We're not doing this one because we don't have that kind of money.
Exactly. This is a crappy corner. Okay, this is not big cash money corner. So very, very cool. Thanks so much, Buddy Yates, for sending that over. That is awesome. That's incredible. Hey, big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. You guys make the show happen every single episode. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. That is a reoccurring payment every time that we upload an episode. you guys support us just a little bit, and seriously, it could just be a little bit. Itty bitty amounts are perfectly acceptable by us. Thank you to whatever you support the show with. Thank you so much. If Patreon is not your deal, something you don't want to use, you can donate via PayPal at our website. Go to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab, and there's a PayPal link on that page. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can catch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. And then you can join the chat room and chat along with all the fantastic people there. Let's just shout out a few. I see Spike, Del Paco, Becky, Nancy, Eric Duckman.
Beatmaster.
Beatmaster, of course. Mo, I see Mo in there. Thank you, everybody who joins along in the chat room. Also, head on over to gizwiz.biz. That's Dickie D's site. He writes up fantastic articles about all of the products that we cover and links to them so you can find out really everything that you need to know. That's really the best resource for all the gadgets. And you can play What the Heck Is It? This is the gadget, the whole gadget, and nothing but the gadget. And this is actually a device that you would add to your KitchenAid mixer if you wanted to use it as a weapon and stab people with it. If you think you know what this gadget is, get a guess on over at gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers and 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. And will that be the last Mad magazine?
No, because this is the October issue. The last issue is going to be December.
Gotcha.
So you'll be getting
second to last. So get in your guesses over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. Don't forget to send in your videos, mail at gizwiz.tv. It'd be fantastic if you did that. So we'll see.
And no show next week?
No show next week. No live show next week.
If you're watching live. Yeah.
Right. And we'll see you next week. Ish.
I'll be here.